Hi. So in this video, we're going to be calculating the area of a circle. Okay. So we'll just recap the parts of a circle. Right. So we've got the distance around the outside, which we could think of as the perimeter, but with a proper name for that is the circumference. We've got this line that goes from one side of the circle to the other side of the circle through the center, and we call that the diameter. And then we've got this line which goes from the center to the edge, and that is called the radius. And we know that the formula for the area of a circle is pi, with the special number pi being 3.14, times the radius times the radius, which, rather than writing that all out, because we're going to be lazy and write it out in symbols, we're going to do A, or area, equals pi, because that's the symbol for pi, r squared, where squared means times by itself. So it's area times pi times the radius squared. And that's it. So how are we going to use this? Well, we check here, calculating the area of this circle. Firstly, we check and see whether or not that is the radius. And yes, because it's going from the center to the edge, that means that's a radius. So we write out the formula. So it's going to be 3.14 times 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. And then we can just do our lattice to calculate that. Three times 1 is 3, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, 3 times 6 is 18, 1 times 6 is 6, 4 times 6 is 24. So we filled all that in. Decimal point goes there. 4, that's a 2, sorry we can't see it. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So that means our area is 50, because that's 0 there, 0.24 meters. And now this is area, so it's meters squared. Okay, example 2. What you should hopefully notice is I have not given you the radius. However, I've given you the diameter, which is 16 millimeters. If we know the diameter, that means we can find out the radius. So the radius will be half of that, which is 8 millimeters. So we're going to be using 8 in the equation rather than 16. So we write out the equation. Pi is 3.14. The radius is 8 squared. 8 squared is 8 times 8, which is 64. And now let's just set up our lattice. Make it a bit bigger this time, so I'm not squeezing all the numbers in. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 times 6 is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 4 is 16. 1 times 4 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Decimal point goes there. So then we total up the columns. So we get 6. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So we carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So again we carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So it is 200.96 millimeters, because it's millimeters, squared, because it's area. So that's how you calculate the area of a circle.